So friends, in this video we'll just discuss various terminologies which are to be used in inward clearing. So what are the menu options, what are their implications, how the process works of clearing. So I'll just give you a very brief idea about this. And once again, thank you all for overwhelming response for my website, that is BankTekSkills.com, as well as my YouTube channel. Subscribers are increasing, views have crossed 1 lakh of the participants. Those who have seen my YouTube channels, views have increased and my website is growing. So I think because it has made an impact for all of you, and all of you have realized that this website is the most, I think, today's scenario, I don't think you'll find such a website wherein you find videos for Finacle, latest banking technologies which are being used in the branches right now, and various sales and selling techniques, stress management, personality management, a lot of trade module, advanced modules, foreign exchange, loans, right, and wealth management. I'll be sharing lot of material in this. So do stay connected, do like my channels, do like my website, and last but not the least, do give your feedback. आप मुझे बताइए जरूर, कुछ कमेंट जरूर करिए, how you are finding it, any topic you want me to add. Anyway, even if you're liking it, just say a word for sir, it's wonderful, it's good, it's nice, whatever you feel. And everything is, if you want any improvement, or that is also most welcome, you feel that this can be done this way, I'll definitely open to suggestions, because this is for all your benefit. This is not for my benefit, this is for your benefit. So if you want any changes, of course, I'll have to take consent of some more people, only then I can. Otherwise, I'll try and help everyone, right? So how the process works, what are the various terminologies inward clearing, we'll discuss. When a customer, drawer of the bank, issues a check, there are three parties in a check. One is drawer, who issues a check, then the payee, in whose favor this check has been issued, and the drawee, which is always a bank, right, is deposited by the payee. When a check is issued to a payee, he deposits in her or her bank account. The collecting bank processes the instrument in its outward clearing. The same instrument is received by the drawee bank for realization of payment through CTS, that is check truncation system. Drawee bank will verify the signatures and the balance, right, before making payment to the collecting bank. It is either to pay or return. Either it has to return or it has to clear the check. There's no third way out. These days, the physical movement of check does not take place from collecting bank to drawing bank. Only scanned, or you can say digital image of the check is sent to the drawee bank through automated clearing houses. That is maintained by NPCI, National Payment Corporation of India. This is called CTS, check truncation system. Drawee bank receives the image of the instrument drawn on it along with the clearing data file, right? Then instrument, I think these are like checks, demand drafts may be there in the clearing. Generally, these are checks. Zone code, meeting of all the banks at a clearing house. Now this has been done away with after advent of CTS. So clearing house meetings ab nahi hota hai, right? Every zone has a code in the Finacle, right? Zone code along with date represents the particular day's clearing. तो ऑटोमेटिकली पॉपुलेट होगा. आज जैसे ही आप जोन खोलेंगे, नेक्स्ट जोन का ऑप्शन आपके पास आ जाएगा, आप सर्चर से चूज कर सकते हैं. इनवर्ड रिजेक्ट, जो इनवर्ड क्लियरिंग में चेक आए थे, वी मार्क देम इन इनवर्ड रिजेक्ट इन HICTM. आई विल बी शेयरिंग इन वीडियोस इन फ्यूचर. Instrument that is received as part of inward clearing is returned to the presenting bank on account of non-payment of any reasons. Maybe signature differs, maybe amount is less, right? So what is the Finacle process overview? A zone is created by data center. The number of zones available in a branch will depend on the number of times the banks meet at a clearing house. If it meets 2 times, there will be 2 zones for the day. 1 time, 1 zone. There will be separate zone for outward clearing, inward clearing, and outward clearing reject process. So there are different separate zones. A zone is opened by menu option HMICZ. Please keep on making these notes. Revise kariye. Again, video you can watch it again and again. And please, topic wise, please start noting it. I think it will become very, very easy when you will do it practically either on my website or in the branches. So zone code, inward reject, right? So instrument that is received as a part of inward clearing is returned to the presenting bank in inward clearing, right? The media input refers to data files containing inward clearing data related to clearing zone. It facilitates upload data. The mass data upload can be done here. Claim amount represent the amount claimed by the clearing house, or now it is done away with. Normally it is sum of amount all instruments received for clearing zone. Validation, a process which is run before posting the transactions. So first we have to run the validation, because we have to see the instruments which don't have sufficient balance in the account to which these instruments belong to. Process which is done before posting the transactions. We post also, right? HICTMO P, posting. The process generates the reports, that is list possible errors, exceptions, maybe there is no sufficient balance. The user has to take necessary actions so that system can post the transaction and processing processes initiated. So if you start posting without running a validation, means it would mean there may be overdraft created in any account if the balance is not sufficient in the account. To open, for opening the zone, click on go. All details will be populated from zone parameters. Total amount advice you have to enter, as I told you, number of instruments and grand total of the inward clearing instruments combined received from all the banks. Click on submit. The instruments can be uploaded in zone using menu option HRMI also. This is a mass upload. Enter zone date, enter zone code, location, local file path, submit, browse kariye wherever the file is lying, click on that, clearing file to be uploaded, click on go, system runs a batch process, generates a report for the upload, and this has to be viewed for HPR. So why we generate a report? Maybe there is some problem, there is some balance problem in the account, so we generate this report. Instruments can be lodged manually in zone using menu option HICTMO, A for addition, zone code, zone date, account ID, signature, instrument number, amount, car flag, yes, pays, account, notional है, optional है, transaction code as instrument type, instrument date, this I have explained. Transaction code means if it is a savings check, current account check, it will reflect 10 or 12 respectively. For returning the instrument HICTMO inward reject, select car flag as no. We don't have to car because we are returning the instrument. Select reject 1, inward reject. Click on explode button next to reject field, right hand side of the field. Select the reject reason. Click on charges, accept charges. Click on accept button in additional details field. Again explode. You'll find the presenting short code. Automatically it will be populated from the system, or if it is not, then we have to see the instrument and we have to write to which bank, which branch this image of check belongs to. So this is how we mark an inward reject. System updates the system reserved amount field, and same can be seen in account inquiry HACC BAL. Available balance and effective available balance is updated, right? Effective may include clearing. It is not cleared, but available means whatever customer can withdraw. Ledger balance is not updated here, I am telling you. So modified, no transactions created, use menu option HMICZ for validation run. V validation run, then you enter the zone code, system runs a batch process, and you can view this report from HPR. Then HICTMO logs the instruments for returning. HMICZ for posting zone and create transactions. The ID will be created. System will create a transaction and generate a report which can be seen through HPR. For reject, system will post a debit as well as credit entry. Ledger balance is now updated in the system. As soon as we post, customer can withdraw. System reserved amount fields will be 0 there, right? Reserved amount because it has been cleared for clearing. Customer can withdraw. We don't have any reserved amount in the clearing zone. Use HTM menu to post any part trend which remains unposted as. So generally it will be posted, it should post all, but in case if any leg is not posted, we can post through HTM menu option. Then we have to close the zone. Use menu option HMICZ to close the zone. System post return charges in the respective accounts, generates a report which can be viewed in HPR. Dump report can be repeated or HPICW. Whatever clearing reports we had generated, it gives a huge bunch of dump report. Then schedule, inward clearing schedule, right? किस बैंक से कितने चेक्स आए, कितने नंबर ऑफ चेक्स थे, कितना अमाउंट था, we can verify that. And if you want to inquire whether a zone is closed, suspended, unsuspended, yeah, any entry has to be maintained, and vault is not closed, teller can verify or modify or can view any instruments, but if the time is over, he will not be able to do it. Rejection advice is generated through HREJ-REP. So this is a rejection advice has to be sent to the customer, REJ-REP. So your check has bounced due to this reason, maybe sufficient balance was not there or there is a difference in the signature. So this was a complete guide, and now I'll be sharing various topics on how to open the zone in this YouTube channel, how to mark instruments in the inward clearing, open the zone, then inward clearing instruments, then we have to suspend the zone, validation run, we have to post, then we run a validation run before posting, so see any error is coming, then we finally close the zone, right, after suspending. So we close the zone, and we can inquire also, zone is closed, and instrument inquiry we can be made up to HICTMO I inquiry, right? So friends, I think this was a brief guide to your inward clearing. I hope you liked it. And again, once again, I keep on thanking all of you again and again. Thanks a lot for subscribing to my website BankTekSkills.com, wherein I am sharing not only Finacle but other topics of banking, sales and selling techniques, wealth management, mutual funds, life insurance, loans, advances, foreign exchange, trade module, export, import. I'll be later on adding on risk management also. I'll be adding a lot of topics for all benefit, your stress management, your personality management, your career management, and some motivational videos also, which will make you a perfect banker in your life so that you can rise and shine. Thank you.